Then you start cheating. Then you blame the person. When really you're just not faithful to God. It ain't got nothing to do with the person. God said, I put them there because I wanted you to know that you're not faithful to me, but they're faithful to me while they're waiting on me to do what I'm going to do with them. And you. But you can't even believe God that I'm going to clean you up because you don't understand. Come on. You don't even believe that I can clean you up because you ain't waiting long enough. Because what you do is you starve yourself and think you holy. Then you go out there and fall. And then come back and pretend like you holy again. And then starve yourself again rather than, he said, don't starve. I said, die. Stop starving yourself. Die. And in your starvation, then you think you holy. Then you start speaking his words. I'm not waiting. Then you get religious. Because you starvation and you bow to fall. I'm not waiting on her. I'm not waiting on him. I've been holy for 6 weeks and 7 months. I'm not doing this again. What is holiness? I need some and I need some now. They better get it right or I'm leaving. Leaving where? With Satan? Either way, or they safe. And you're not. Because Satan is going to surely devour you. Watch this. The right vision is needed. Now we're talking about when there is no vision, the people perish. If you don't have the right eyesight to see the vision, if you don't have the right eyesight to see the vision, if you don't have the right leaders to see the prophecy, you perish. You need the right leaders to see the prophecies. And the leaders have to see that the prophecy is the vision. Watch this. When a church is built off of a prophecy, it has to have a certain true word from the Lord to be preached to it that comes from God, because God's word literally babysits the prophecy.
Wow.
It's birthing the prophecy. It's speaking, come on, to the prophecy. You know this to be true. That's why when you got those one-man churches, and they always speak prosperity, because they're birthing prosperity. Wow. Pay attention. This ain't gonna cost you nothing, it's free. That's why they preach what they want to birth.
Wow.
So God's words babysit the prophecies by the preaching. Because the prophecy needs life so that it can grow. Let's go to Ephesians 4:11. And we're going to get on the fivefold. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ephesians, 4:11. What does it say? It might not be the right one.
And he gave some apostles.
Yes, now we're talking about the fivefold.
And some prophets. And some evangelists. And some pastors. And some teachers.
He gave those are the fivefolds. We already knew that, right? Okay. Now, the reason he gave this is something that you would never hear in the church before. Again, other than I am. Yes, I am. Because he's here. Is we cannot reach the perfection of church. They always tell you he gave some apostles, some prophets, some this, some that. But they never told you why. They never explained to you why, Sophia. Why they gave me some. Why Jesus gave me some. They always tell you for the building of the church. We knew that. Okay? But we're going to go a little more revelation because we get meat here. Let me tell you why. We cannot reach the perfection of Christ until the sheep can expose itself to each one of the fivefold. You cannot reach the perfection. That's how you get perfected. See, you got too many people trying to get perfected by themselves. That's not how you reach perfection. Perfection is not reached alone. It's not. You get in trouble by yourself. You really do. You get in trouble by yourself. So if you stay around the fivefold, you can reach perfection. And you stay out of trouble. Now watch this. We cannot reach the perfection of Christ until we are exposed to the fivefold ministry for the perfection. Now, let's look at this naturally. Okay? Let's look at this naturally so you guys can understand. Pay attention because this is deep. Now, to the construction. Everybody know about a construction building. There's different tradesmen in a construction building. Oh, but you should know. When a trade comes, and when they built this building, they had to get a plan. They had tradesmen. They had electrical, heating, plumbing, mechanical, HVAC. They all had to show up. They're all tradesmen. I'm done. I'm done. They're all tradesmen. Now, the heating person didn't know that which company that they was going to hire to do the plumbing. The plumber didn't know which company they was going to hire to do the mechanical. The mechanical didn't know what company they was going to hire to do the HVAC. But they all had to get along. They had to. They had to unify. Now watch this. The heating person has to prove that he can work with the electrical person. The electrical person has to prove that he can work with the plumbing. And the plumber has to prove that he can work with the mechanical. And the mechanical has to prove that he can work with the HVAC until it's all perfected. They need each other in order for it to be perfected. One person couldn't do the job by himself. So that means, watch this. While you're trying to be perfect, you can never be perfect until you work with the fivefold. Until you get along with humility, which represents the pastor. Till you get past prophecy and discipline. Till you learn to go out and roll and put out flyers with the evangelists. Come on, how many people you know with this ministry? I don't like going out because I'm afraid I'm going to run into my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend's mother, father, God. Have a seat. Come on. Y'all know these people. They hid in the house. You couldn't even get past evangelists and he wasn't in the right half of the time, but he went out there. He wasn't. Reggie wasn't hitting on nothing. But he was out there on the grind. He knew how to grind. Because hustle was in him. Couldn't get past him. I don't really want to go around seeing people right now. I'm so terrified. I'm afraid of seeing people. I don't know how I'm going to go see them anymore. Really? They couldn't never get past evangelists. Can't get with the fivefold. You are never capable of even being perfected. Wow. You can't be perfected. Can't get past evangelists who wasn't living right. Can't get past humility. Can't make it past the prophet, who is the apostle, pastor who is the bishop. Can't get past the teacher because you want to sleep with him. And he ain't giving you none. Let me explain Brian to y'all. Brian is that little piece of sausage that you find in the sandwich. With the lady with the little cup. And she says, how you doing? You want to taste this? And you taste it and you say, this